Greetings, greetings. Welcome to a quick check-in episode on Agrarian Skies 2. You probably noticed between episode 1 and episode 2 there was a big jump in progress. Probably between 1 and 2. And then maybe again between 2 and 3. I'm not sure. Basically, between episode 1 and 2, I posted the first chunk of stuff I recorded from episode 1, and then I had a hard drive crash, and a lot of my footage got lost. So the stuff that I recorded on the second night that we started working together is where 2 and 3 pick up. And I do apologize for that. We've made even more progress, so to speak. The base is spread out, and our my teammates' respective expertises have come to light very, very quickly. We have this giant monstrosity right here. I shouldn't call it a monstrosity. It looks hideous, but it works amazingly well. It is a functional marble that is a vanilla mob farm. Basically, there's nothing but water and flowing water and gravity and signs or gates or something up there that keeps it all working, and it's a fabulous thing. That is generating all the mobs that can spawn, with the occasional Enderman that gets out. And once we get some jetpacks, I'll go up there and help. Apparently there is something that needs to be fixed to make keep it from the Enderman from stop warping out. Go away. I'm not bothering you. Is this churning away? Yeah, it is. So, our smeltery has been expanded. We've got automatic basic processing. You can flip these levers up if you want either ingots or blocks with the basin. We've got all of our metals right there being kept. Everything else is pretty much coming from this setup right here. This is an automatic sieving system. We have something somewhere that was generating cobble. I think it's been moved downstairs. And we get this barrel, send it down there, and it gets filled up with cobble. I think we actually have another one down there that we swapped the two. And this has cobblestone. It gets ported over here into a pulverizer, which turns it, of course, into gravel with a little bit of sand. All of that gets run through this. We've got fortune upgrades on this automatic sieve. The automatic sieve is then doing a lot of different things. Basically, stuff shows up as, initially, broken ore. You put 4 of those in a 2x2 pattern, and it makes a block. You crush the block again, and then you get crushed ore. You repeat that, and you get I think it is dust or sand. I think it is. You get this stuff, which basically you repeat and you make into actual sand blocks, basically ore sand, which you then break a third time, and that gets you the final product, which is dust. You have to combine into dust blocks. This one block will make, like that one block right there will make 1 ingot of 10. So we have all of this dust that has come from this auto sieving process. Also, a result of the process is charcoal, redstone, we get emeralds, diamonds, we get glowstone from various stages of the process, lapis, flint, all sorts of stuff. So, it's a real good setup. Everything finally ports out to either one of these chests. We've got all the other miscellaneous weird things that we get from the various stages, like nether quartz. You aren't supposed to be in there, I don't think. You're supposed to be in there. Gunpowder, yellorium dust, quicksilver drops, gas tiers, all sorts of great stuff comes through here. And if it's not in this chest, it gets put in one of these barrels. The rest of it, which is all the metals, get pumped over here. Now you'll also notice right here we have an epic bacon. Epic bacon is qualifies as a feast, and basically this thing. Actually, I think I can show you. Yeah, there you go. Thanks to Apple Core, it will fill all of your food haunches and all of your saturation. So it takes you from zero to completely full instantly. So we have been using that not only as a source of food as well as some baked potatoes. We've also been using it as a source of fuel. We actually have some generators. I'm going to go, I think, over here. This has been the kind of the workstation corner. Purple Mentat's been working over here quite a bit. Pulverized obsidian. This is all the drops from the mob farm. Plus this. Isn't this amazing? It's mind-boggling. So many records. I wonder if Stall has come through yet. Melohi, it's not bad. Strahd is good. 13, Cat, Blocks, Bar. Yep, no Stall. Just Strahd. I like Strahd too. Stall's better. So yes, so much stuff is being absorbed by this. We're using, actually, to capture everything as a transfer node with a world interaction upgrade and a speed upgrade. So it's grabbing everything from in that 3x3. The only thing, this is all gravity and punji sticks. That's it. There's nothing fancy upstairs happening. It is purely a fall trap, and it works amazingly well. So, yeah, very, very happy. Oh, I've got one Enderman that's wandering around. I hope he doesn't start stealing dirt from our farms. So down here, we've got various stages. I think that's dust. Okay, I'm trying to identify this. So basically, I think we actually have all of this is generating... we have a cobble gen somewhere that is actually feeding all of this lava. And all of this lava is going towards magmatic dynamos. And the magmatic dynamos are actually doing very well for the sake of keeping up with power. It's very, very good. We need to get a stone cover there. That's why there's stone covers over here, so it's not constantly catching fire from the lava. So all of these... Oh, here's the cobble gen right here. This is the cobble gen. It feeds all of these with cobblestone to have them make lava. I'm not sure why these aren't melting. They must not be getting hot enough. Oh, never mind, it is. It's making lava. You can see on the tooltip right there, fluid lava. 17, yeah, 30 millibuckets anyway. So, some of that cobble comes over here. And then, okay. This is, oh, wait a minute. This is an igneous extruder. It's making smooth stone. I'm sorry. So, it's not on that loop. This is a separate loop. Igneous extruder making smooth stone. It's using lava from this system, though. And smooth stone gets put in here. Then it gets run through. More lava over here is making cobblestone. That's just one bucket, though. Is making cobblestone on this. Then, actually, wait a minute. This doesn't require lava. It only requires water. That, I don't think, requires either. Yeah, so that's one bucket and one bucket. This is using that as a water supply. I'm a little rusty on thermal expansion. But then, some of that gravel gets dumped over here into the pulverizer and gets pulverized. I mean, cobblestone into gravel. So if we need smooth stone, cobblestone, or gravel, boom, we have barrels full of them. Then, of course, the extra gravel gets poured over here. It's split between these two. Basically, like one block goes to the barrel, one block goes over here. And when it gets gravel, it grinds it up into sand, goes here. Then this automatically gets pulled over into this furnace to make sure we have glass. So we have a 64 stacks of glass, sand, gravel, cobblestone, and stone. I absolutely love doing these setups. I used to love doing them in 164 because they were great for building. They were great for making sure you had various materials you needed at your disposal quickly. Because you use all of this stuff for something. Go out. So this is all the the brainchild of Purple Mentat, pretty much. I think Rorax helped on this. I can't remember, though. Let's go upstairs. Hello, Mr. Enderman. I'm just going to stare at the floor. Fishery is not hooked up yet. I did a lot of this in what would have been episodes 2, 3, 4. I had a lot of footage of basically me either fishing, which was boring as heck, or me grinding stone, which is boring as heck. So it's honestly probably a good thing that that footage got lost. Here are my lucky fishing rods. I need to go back to fishing because we actually got some plastic bags and stuff. They had good stuff in them. This is all the mastermind, the brainchild of Rorax predominantly. There's a lot of work over here by Purple Mentat. Everybody has helped in some way everywhere. I've helped a little bit over here. I've helped a lot over in the smeltery area. Rorax is now doing blood magic over there, and I want to pick up... She started it just very briefly because we needed materials, but I actually want to start getting into Botania. I have ceased my mod sauce series now, and so that means that basically I was going to be getting into the Botania on that series. Well, I'll switch over and start doing Botania over here. It's going to be a little different, but that's fine. I still think it's going to be interesting and educational. So I'm going to pick up Botania over here. It's going to be really, really good. This was originally our tree farm. It still is our primary source of wood. We're just discovering that dark oak saplings, the drop rate for dark oak saplings are not very useful. It's not very high. So anyway, over here we actually have an Enderman walking on our crops. Excuse me. I'm just going to pick some potatoes here real quick. Now we have, this is uranium, which I think is iron. Lapender, that's lapis. I made these. I made the seed. Diamalia, that's diamond. It's really cool. We also have crop sticks over here for sugarcane, for wheat. You can grow up the crops and basically, and there will be some footage of this already. You can make it to where, well, olives. Make it to where the crop grows faster, grows stronger, grows better, more yield. Cacti, some red seeds there. Now here's the thing. This is all, there's green dye, blue dye, of course, yellow dye, and red dye. These all contribute, plus the bone meal we have from the mob farm, contribute towards making of epic bacon, because the epic bacon requires different dyes. So basically what they've done, they have a crafting process here. You got to think about it. It gets pulled from here. This is soybeans. We do batches of soybeans. And it gets pressed, and pressed. I made the pressers. They set them up. And then you see right here, a super crafting frame. This is the tofu plus all the dye. So we basically do big batches of the dyes and pull them out of here. Oh, what? Okay, I messed that up. Let me put this back. Can we do? We can. Missing ingredient, cooked pork chop. Oh, right. Hang on a second. Let me get that and put it back there. Recipe. Get one of these. Swap it out. So now, missing ingredient, cactus green. Oh, we are at a cactus green. Anyway, you get the point. It should be that once we get production up and fully automated enough, you can come up here, right-click, get some epic bacon, and feed yourself very, very well. So we're still working on things. This is witch water. Yeah, there's nether wart. This is soul sand, witch water. I have no clue what purpose witch water has. Rorax has told me once. I've already forgotten. But anyway, over here is the lab that Rorax was actually using. This is the kind of the workspace for AGRARIAN, and it's really cool mod. I've been really impressed with some of the great things you can actually do here. Yeah, AGRARIAN. And I helped make, oh gosh, Demalia seeds. I helped make the Auragold seeds and some other things. I accidentally erased some the Lapender seeds, and I had to make new ones. Whoops. Yeah, that was my mistake. All sorts of cool stuff. Anyway, it's very, very neat stuff, and I've probably shown at least some footage of it by now. Okay. Let's take an F7 look over here. There is a dark spot there. Did I get rid of that one? Let's see if we can get up on here real quick and look. I think that's all the dark spots. I don't see any more. So I was busy. In the last episode, you probably, I can't remember if I recorded or not, but I was busy recently. I made this. Basically, this is going to get turned into our central storage room. It's directly under the main tower. This was originally a maintenance walkway that dead-ended right here. And it had a ladder going up to this. And this was the hatch that Rorax used to get down under these walkways to replace some of these blocks that you need for the secondary farm soil on AGRARIAN. Well, I connected it to this. I also put one entrance out right here. We got a view over here. We don't leave through that way. And then over here, this is the platform with all the lava creation, of course. There is also a lower floor. This has got an access to the sub-basement, what's referred to as the sub-basement. You can walk over to it that way. There's another hatchway there. And then, of course, there is the lower level. This is where our personal quarters are. Basically, down here is where we've got our chest. This is Rorax's. I don't think Purple Mentat and anybody else in Matabase have claimed any yet. But the basic gist is, you know, we put our little personal working supplies in here. Stuff we may or may not need. So we can keep track of our own tools. That way, if we're going to go do something very stupid, we take everything important off the bar, put it in our chests, and we basically just have these recall stones. These are recall stones that were used to get us from spawn to here. And I don't think we can make them. But basically, this will teleport me up to that little fishing pond upstairs. Well, if you start falling off into the void, you just scroll over to your last slot here, right-click, and it'll teleport you there. So I try to always keep one of those on my bar. Unfortunately, that does mean that I have a tendency to accidentally trigger it quite a bit. So, actually, I'm going to swap those. Let's go back upstairs. I think this room is going to get filled with barrels, and probably auto-sorting barrels, auto-sorting chests, and make it to where we have to interact with it as little as possible. Yeah, I think it's going to be really, really good. Can't wait to get it up and going. Anyway, I'm going to cut things off here. This is kind of an intermediate kind of catch-up episode to make sure everybody's on the same page so you know what we're doing and what's going on. I'm really enjoying this. It's a different kind of a challenge. I do, however, feel every once in a while like I don't know what I should be doing. And I will admit that as me, I need to get more proactive. Things are so different in this mod that starting off, like, for example, starting up Blood Magic is totally different because there's parts you have to get from quest rewards before you can actually start because the rest of it's been changed and altered. I hear burning stone. This is our obsidian generator. It actually works real well. I like it. You just right-click and get obsidian. Yeah, a little bit of lava will go in there. This is a crucible? Oh, stone barrel. Lava's getting piped in there. A little bit of lava will actually make its way in there, and the water on top will instantly turn it when it gets enough lava. The water on top instantly turns it into obsidian. So basically, you can just stand on this and right-click, 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 and it works real well. I think we need to fill up more stone or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. This is a quick catch-up episode, kind of reprise things. We are not using the central tower, really, at all. I need to get all these chests and this stuff and move it downstairs. This stuff I want to move over into the workshop area in the corner, which is right over there, along with this. These I want to move into the storage chamber downstairs. You can see Rorax's platforms. And then we've got this space up here. I don't know what to do with this. Literally have no clue. It's supposed to be a big windmill. And, you know, I get it, but whatever. Anyway, you can get a closer-up glimpse at the mob farm. There is an Agrarian Skies episode in Purple Mentat's playlist. It's Agrarian Skies 1. And he goes through the making of and the design of this completely. I don't know if it's episode 3, I think he said it was, or 4. But anyway, if you go over to youtube.com/purplementat and you check out his Agrarian Skies 1 playlist, you'll actually see the development of this whole mob farm. It's really, really cool. So, I'm hoping you guys are really, really enjoying it. The first episode seemed to go over pretty popular, and hopefully 2 and 3 are going to be going over just as well. I'll catch you guys later. I'll see you on the next side. Bye-bye.